Plus, spring has sprung at Valley Children's Stadium. Athletes across the Valley get ready to showcase their skills to the football coaching staff. We've got all the details on this year's prospects and youth camps.
Noah Markowski stamps Fresno State's ticket to the championship round tomorrow
at championships over the weekend.
Hello and welcome to Fresno State Focus on Sports. I'm Isaac Marquez.
And I'm Fabian Ornelas. The Water Dogs are coming off some thrilling pool action. The Dogs played host at the Golden Coast Conference Championships. There were 6 teams battling for a spot in the NCAA Championship. The Bulldogs set as the 2nd seed in the conference, rewarding themselves a bye in the first round. In the semis, it came down to a shootout against San Diego State until freshman Noah Markowski fired one over. In the last 2 minutes, the defense held the Aztecs, winning by 1, taking Fresno State to the championship.
A lot of film at night, and then get some rest, hydrate, get some food, and then be ready to go. Mentality is a big thing. Visualize success.
And it all came down to LMU in the championship game, a familiar matchup against the Lions and the Bulldogs. This was the 3rd consecutive championship matchup. The Dogs held the lead all the way into the second half. But in less than a minute, the Lions found the pocket in the 3rd quarter with a huge rally, scoring twice. The Bulldogs couldn't catch up, leaving the final score 6-8. As the conference champs, LMU take on San Diego in the NCAA Championship on April 22nd.
Man, they were so close. They almost had it all the way to the finals to lose it. Man, what were your thoughts on that game?
They fought hard all the way.
Yeah.
The senior, Haley Andrews, what did you see from
Andres?
How did you see?
She's great as always. I mean, she's been the staple in this year's team, 66 goals on the season. I mean, just an absolute monster in the pool. And, you know, just the crowd there. I mean, yeah. LMU, they really showed up, so that had to have helped them going into that game.
Yeah. Let's go into the pool, Isaac.
A couple of Bulldog equestrians are galloping toward their championship competition with new titles. Senior Shelby Robinette and junior Sage Linval are now included in the Big 12 Riders of the Month. Robinette received recognition for reining. Linval received it for fences. Both will be a part of the Fresno State equestrian team competing in the NCEA National Championship.
We really come with the approach of it's just another meet. The Grandioso is just bigger and whatnot, but at the end of the day, we have our job to do. We have to stay disciplined and go in and ride our rides, stay to our plan, and go execute.
The national championship is this weekend, or is next weekend, at the World Equestrian Center in Ocala, Florida. This is Fresno State's first return to the championship since the 2021-2022 season. Now over to the Diamond, the Fresno State baseball team is looking for answers after getting swept by Air Force over the weekend. The Diamond Dogs got off to hot starts, taking the lead in each of the 3 games. Senior first baseman Griffin Sotomayor gave the team a fighting chance each game. Sotomayor went 4 for 12 in the series, tallying 4 RBIs. And in Game 2, the senior crushed his 4th home run of the year, an Oppo taco shot straight to right field. Despite his success, the Falcons swept the Dogs, including a devastating 15-13 loss on Saturday. In good news, the Fresno State softball team is on a high after sweeping in a doubleheader at home against Colorado State on Saturday. The Dogs took the first dub after a head-to-head game. Senior Jamie Hicks delivered a walk-off double in the bottom of the 8th to secure a 3-2 win. They carried that energy into Game 2, where senior Alyssa Ramirez dominated on both sides. On top of a home run, she pitched a complete game and finished the Rams in a game-ending double play. The Bulldogs will face Stanford this Wednesday at home starting at 3. Fresno City's women's beach volleyball is making waves this season, going undefeated on the sand. The Rams are reigning Coast Conference champions with a current record of 14-0. They are 70-0 in conference pairs matches and have an overall team record of 24-0. Last year, the team came second in the state in both teams and pairs. The Rams will hit the sand in the Coast Pairs Tournament on April 22nd in Santa Cruz, where they're looking to keep their win streak alive.
Fresno State women's tennis plays UNLV at home in a rematch of last week's competition. Here, deja vu strikes as the Bulldogs go behind in doubles play. Angela Lobchik and her partner, Luana Cormier, were the only ones to get on the board for the Bulldogs. They won their match 5-2, taking some momentum into the singles play. Last week, the Bulldogs proved that they can go toe-to-toe against the Rebels, but they're coming behind once again. Nevada still has a hard 1-0 lead headed into singles action. Fresno State football is staying busy this spring. The Bulldogs just announced their summer football camps at the Valley Children's Stadium. There are camps for young pups to junior college prospects. The camps offer team meet and greets and one-on-one coaching guidance. The camps start at the end of May and they run through June. Players can register by visiting FresnoStateFootball.com.
Coming up, who is in and who is out of the NBA playoffs.
Also, find out how former Bulldog Aaron Judge did against Tampa yesterday. More after the break.
I got the Bulldog spirit up in my head.
Up in my head.
Up in my head.
I got that Bulldog spirit. Up in my head. Up in my head to stay. I got that Bulldog spirit. Deep in my heart. Deep in my heart. Deep in my heart. Got that Bulldog spirit. Deep in my heart. Deep in my heart to stay. I got that Bulldog spirit. Down in my toes. Down in my toes. Down in my toes. I got that Bulldog spirit. Down in my toes. Hey. Down in my toes to stay. I got that Bulldog spirit. Up in my head. Deep in my heart. Down in my toes. I got that Bulldog spirit. All over me. All over me to stay. I got that Bulldog spirit.
Deep in my heart.
Deep in my heart. Deep in my heart. I got that Bulldog spirit.
Baseball is back in the city of Fresno, and the Fresno Grizzlies are still on a high after their weekend series. Ethan Holiday and the Fresno Grizzlies wrapped up their 6-game series against the Stockton Ports last night, winning the series. Saturday night, the Grizzlies were down 2 runs before Roldy Brito slams a 3-run homer to put the Grizzlies up 9-8.
Cool opportunity I have to go out and play baseball and honor my family and kind of share something like that with them. I've been doing it my whole life.
Catch Holiday and the Grizzlies in their next home game against the Rancho Cucamonga Quakes on April 21st. First pitch is set for 6:50 p.m. From the minor league to the big leagues, one former Bulldog, Aaron Judge, is on a hot streak. The Yankees were down 2-5 at the top of the 9th inning when Judge hit a 2-run homer right down center field. This marks Judge's 4th home run of this season. In the end, the Tampa Bay Rays beat the Yankees 5-4. The Dodgers are staying red hot with a fiery weekend. Max Muncy paid major dividends for the Dodgers this weekend with 3 major hits to the stands. With the game on the line, Muncy slammed one deep and it was gone right down center field. Muncy had a hat trick of home runs against the Texas Rangers. a walk-off blast to seal the game in dramatic fashion. You already know who I'm rooting for, Isaac. You already know.
You and your Dodgers, man. You know, let me bring up a team in LA that doesn't get that shine, the Angels. And their pitcher, Jose Soriano. I mean, he's 4-0 in his first 4 starts. Early Cy Young pitching candidate. 31 strikeouts to start the year. I mean, that's crazy.
It's impressive.
Yeah, and what's up with the Angels always having these great players, you know?
What is it about the water in Anaheim? Is it Disneyland? Is it Mickey Mouse?
Great players, but they just can never win. I don't know how they do it.
We gotta research that.
After 82 games, the NBA regular season is in the books. Let's take a look at which teams dominated the standings ahead of the playoffs. For the first time since 2005, with Ben Wallace and Chauncey Billups, the Detroit Pistons hold the top seed in the East. The Pistons, now led by head coach J.B. Bickerstaff and point guard Cade Cunningham. Hey, that's Cade and them, right? They played their way to a 60-22 record. Over in the West, the Oklahoma City Thunder have secured the #1 seed, of course, with a 64-17 record. The best in the NBA. The Thunder, led by MVP frontrunner Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Robin to his Batman, Chet Holmgren, begin their run to repeat as NBA championships as they won Game 7 last year. Fresno State men's golf just wrapped up their 3-day tournament at El Macero. The Bulldogs tied for 13th in a 19-team field hosted by UC Davis. Newcomer Vaughn Wassin set the tone early, shooting 1 under in the opening round with 5 birdies. The Bulldogs closed the tournament at 34 over as a team, holding a mid-pack finish. Wassin led the way with a tie for 22nd. The Dogs are now on a month-long break before they head to the Mountain West tournament. To talk more about the future of Fresno State golf, Finley Pendergast is in the studio with a special guest. Finley?
Thanks, guys. I'm here with senior golfer Jake Betancourt now, just a couple of weeks away before the conference tourney. How are you feeling, Jake?
We feel good. We're looking for a little good break to have hopefully be fresh to the Mountain West tournament and give the Mountain West tournament a run.
A couple of weeks away. Is there something that you're really working on ahead of the tournament?
I've been working on my golf swing a little bit, just trying to tighten up the foul balls, and then we can hopefully score and make a lot of birdies at Tucson National.
And what's the best part of your game?
I'd say probably my mental game. I haven't been getting too far up or too far down with the kind of season I've had, which hasn't been as well as I wanted to. So just trying to keep my head in it for Mountain West.
And you've been with this program your whole collegiate career. What does Fresno State mean to you?
It's really cool. It's a fun place. Obviously, being a local kid, for me, having a family that went to Fresno State, we always kind of went to Fresno State football games, sporting events in general. So it's been fun. Yeah, I've loved representing Fresno.
When you speak of your family and being able to play with your brother, what's that like, being able to lace it up with your brother?
Yeah, it's a blessing. It's truly a lot of fun. Not a lot of people get to say you played college golf with your brother, or both of us even played college golf at Division I level. So it's been a lot of fun, and I definitely don't take it for granted for what's to come.
And what's next for the future for you after college?
For me, I'm not totally sure. For me, I'm going to stay amateur for a little while. The pro golfers are no joke, and I haven't had as good as the years I wanted to, so I'm going to stay amateur for a while and then see what the future holds from there.
Awesome. That's all the time we have. Jake, thank you so much, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Guys, back to you at the desk.
Fans are still losing their minds after the brutal slugfest that was Josh Hokich and Curtis Blades. Hokich and Blades went to war from the first round bell until the end of the fight, landing a combined 381 strikes. Bulldog alum Hokich won the Instant Classic by unanimous decision. Well, we haven't done this in a while, but our Bulldog of the Week, who do you got?
I mean, I talked about it earlier, but for women's water polo, freshman goalie Caitlin Mobley, just insane.
I want to go with Rolling the Thunder, and that's all the full recap we have from sports this week. Thank you for tuning in into Fresno State Focus on Sports.
Check out the latest news on Wednesday for our newscast. We'll go into what the heck is happening with these gas prices and some fun, affordable activities to look forward to. We'll see you Wednesday.